Exporting paths to Illustrator from Photoshop. So I can take my path here from Photoshop and bring it into Illustrator. Very simple to do. One key thing to remember is that your path must be named in Photoshop in order to export it. So I'm going to choose my butterfly 2 here. So with it named, I can go under my file menu in Photoshop and go to export, and at the bottom of the export menu here is paths to Illustrator. So I'll go ahead and click that. Now because this document has 2 paths, it's going to ask me which one do I want. I'm going to choose my butterfly 2. That was the last one I created. I'm going to click OK. Alright, so now it lets me save it, and I'll go ahead and save it right next to where this document, my Photoshop document, is located. Notice it gives it the same name. I could name that differently. I could say Monarch Path, so I knew what that was. Make sure you're descriptive in your names. Click Save. And now it's saved. Now let's go ahead and open. I'll open that Illustrator document here. Alright, so here it gives me a convert to artboards, monarchpath.ai. So I can do the legacy artboard, or I can do the artwork bounding box. Let's go ahead and click OK. And here it is. Now when it comes into Illustrator, this is the document that was saved directly from Photoshop. If I have my layers panel open here, I actually see a couple different compound paths. I'm going to select this bottom one because I know that's it. Because it was very large, it came in really big. Vectors are scalable, so I can click it. Holding down my shift key, I can move this around. Now remember, this was cut off, so I'm missing part of that wing, but that's the outline. There is no stroke, there is no fill, so when it's deselected you don't see it. So I could go ahead and use a standard fill of white, stroke of black, and there it is. Now there must have been one other little element here that was brought in with my document. I can delete that. So this is completely editable. Now I'm in Illustrator. I can do all of my edits with my selection, my direct selection, using my pen tool and all of the pen tool family items. So this is something that you can do working from Photoshop and bringing it into Illustrator.